guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Toni and I run Bloom Stitch Studios. What are we doing this week? I don't know. I actually don't know what we're doing this week. So last week we were stash busting and we made a mug cozy and a bag. The bag, let me show you in case you didn't watch the video, but you should go watch that after this video. You know how cute the bag is? It's so cute. If you want to see how I made this, check out last week's video. I just need to weave in the ends, so just ignore that. But I want to work on the crochet along because I want to get that done. So then it's a big project completed. But in last week's video, I brought some cross stitch threads. So guess who now just really wants to cross stitch? Me. So last night, because it's currently Tuesday, I'm gonna start vlogs on a Monday, but it's Tuesday. Last night, I did some more of my Pokemon cross stitch. So this fabric is absolutely massive. So I did all of this blue section in here and then this little bit of blue up here, like the darker colour. I'll insert a big before photo afterwards and then this is the after. So I really want to work on that some more. My cross stitch threads are beautifully in rainbow order and it's just so satisfying to see. So that is kind of what I really want to work on at this current moment in time. We will definitely do some crochet along in the latest of the week. We're now on the gingham squares, which I'm quite excited for, but seeing people complain about them on the Facebook page is kind of what's putting me off them a little bit. But I love tapestry crochet, so I think I'll be fine. So I'm going out for lunch with Keelan's dad today, which is going to be really fun. I think we're going to the goat shed, which I love the goat shed, but I need to remember to take my allergy tablets because if not I will be sneezing like no tomorrow. I have just had my lunch and I have 43 minutes till the wish machine is done, so I'm going to see how much of the cross stitch I can get done in 43 minutes, and then probably by the time that is done and I've hung that out, it will be time to go out for lunch, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, also hobby bingo update from yesterday. I didn't win anything, I just got my 25 points as per, but what do we expect? But it's the taking part that counts. Comment down below what you are working on this week and we can work on them together and let's do some cross stitch. I don't know how to film me doing cross stitch because I use the pillow because it's such a big fabric. I use the pillow to like lean against, and if I can film it, I'll film it for you guys, but if I can't, I will just let you know. I'll just show you what I did later. I've been for lunch. It was a very lovely lunch. Did I take my allergy tablets? No, but am I fine? Yeah, slay. Hair is a little bit poofy, that's okay. But I'm doing the cross stitch and I have made pretty decent progress today in all honesty, but I just realised from when I last worked on this, like 2 months ago, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Don't even know how to show you guys, but this green bit here is all wrong. Sorry for the angle from this one. And all of these all need to be one higher. I don't know how to frog it. I don't know how to frog it because I've never frogged cross stitch before. I'm kind of thinking I can just add a few stitches, extra stitches maybe here and there, and a few odd colours. I don't really know how to fix it because I don't want to take the green stitches out and then all of the green line comes undone. I don't want to do that. Because I could cut it, but I don't know how to cut it without the rest of it coming unstitched, if you get me. So I don't really know what to do about that, but I was making great progress until then, and I really should have realised on the last colour that I was doing, but I wasn't counting stitches, I was just like colouring in basically, so I didn't really realise. But this is what puts me off projects, is like I'll do something wrong, don't know how to fix it, and then I'll just abandon it. But I don't want to abandon this, I still want to cross stitch. So I might find a few videos to watch on how to frog cross stitch and then see what happens. But yeah, bit scared in all honesty. Crisis has been averted. It was actually a lot easier to frog it than I thought it was going to be. I got my trusty pink stitch ripper out. I should know what that's called, bloody hell Toni. We did it, and then I didn't actually have to do frog another bit that I did, but I did. I ripped it before I could realise, but excuse that. That's my current colour I'm working with, but we got rid of the green that was over here and there was a blue column here, and I basically just needed to add one more stitch to the top of that and then it would have been fine, but I didn't. I ripped it out for some reason. I actually found out that both of those colours, the green and the blue that I did, were like the ends. I knew the blue was at the end, so I just pulled out the anchor that I had done, and then the green actually turned out to be the end of one as well. So basically I cut the very top one because there was a gap, and then I wrote the top, so I cut that, and then the rest I just used my needle and unthreaded it, and then that gave me enough to like anchor that in to previous stitches. So then hopefully no more of the green will come undone, hopefully. And now I just need to do that row of blue again, and instead of having 4 stitches like I did, have 5, and then redo the green and we'll be all good. But I might redo the green at a later point because I can't really be bothered to do that right now. But I did have the blue that I was going to use somewhere here. It's a tiny little scrap. I don't know if that's going to be enough for 5 stitches. We'll see. We're playing thread chicken today. I don't think that's going to be enough, so I might just have to like cut a new one from the bobbin. But yeah, I also really hope you guys are enjoying a cross stitch start to the video. It's what I want to make, and I want to vlog. So I'm just taking a break from the crochet along at the moment because I'm just feeling a bit overwhelmed with it. Just need to work on a few other things, but we will get back to the crochet along soon, probably tomorrow in all honesty. But yeah, we're just taking a little cross stitch break, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I had a good shift today, and I had an even better evening yesterday. Keelan took me out to Spoons. So not only did I go out for lunch with his dad, I went for dinner with Keelan. So I was treated like a princess yesterday. So good, so good. I'm in such a good mood. I had a good driving shift. I got to go out in the vans, but I was passenger, which was a very odd experience, but everything was fine. My first time taking a new driver out, which was quite fun in all honesty. Did I show you the progress on what I did for cross stitch yesterday? I don't think I did. I don't really know where I last updated you, but this is where we are at on the cross stitch. I unpicked a few of these green stitches and haven't redone them yet because I did them wrong. Go me. But we basically filled in all of the blue, so I just need to do a bit of blue here, and I think there's a little bit of blue here I need to do, and then obviously the eyes, and then Ivysaur will be done. Just really, really exciting. Like when I actually like focus on it, I can get the Pokemons done so quick. It's just like the mapping out of, because I like to outline them first and then I can just block fill them in. It's just doing that, it takes quite a while. But no, I'm so proud of my progress on this week, and I definitely want to do some more of this. This is going to be a very cross-stitch focused vlog, which I do hope you guys enjoy. I would like to post some more cross-stitch content on here because I'm definitely really into cross-stitch at the moment. Today though, I want to do some crochet, and I've decided I really want to just crank out the rest of this crochet along because there's other things that I want to make, other things that I want to do, other projects that I want to finish. So we're doing crochet along today, so we are now starting week 5 of the crochet along, which is the gingham squares. So today we are going to be working on the blue ones. So we have Lagoon Blue. This is how much Lagoon Blue I've got left, and that's been wound into a cape. We then also have Bluebell, and if you've watched my previous crochet along videos, I'm actually using denim because that's what I had in my stash closest to that colour. And then this is white, the last white I've got left. I forgot I've already finished 2 skeins of white already, so hopefully this is enough for 12 gingham squares that we've got to make. Hopefully, if not, I will have to go and buy another one, which I don't really want to do because I'm trying not to buy yarn. I haven't bought yarn since April, which I'm incredibly proud of myself, by the way. That is fantastic. April, May, June, July, 3 months I haven't bought yarn, and I have been so busy with projects. The last yarn I bought was for the crochet along, so, and I didn't even count that because I only bought 3 balls. So yeah, hopefully this is gonna last for 12 gingham squares, and if not, oh well, we'll have to buy some more. That's what we're going to be working on. I'm gonna also see how long 1 gingham square takes because I've seen other people who have done this and they've said that a single gingham square has taken them like an hour. I do not want to be crocheting gingham squares for 12 hours, guys. I don't have that in me, but yeah, we'll see, and I will let you know how long 1 gingham squares takes. but I am also watching murder mysteries on TV, that esque of program, and I get quite distracted during them. So we'll see. I'll try not to get distracted too much. No word of a lie, guys, that square took about 2 hours to do. 2 hours for a square. If I make all 12 of these, that's going to take 24 hours. And I was excited for this week. I'm not excited for it anymore. And I'm not going to lie, I don't really like the border around it because, it's just, there's not proper stitches to put the stitches into. So you're just kind of having to guess. And I don't think my stitch count was right along the edge here. So, don't know. I'll work it out during the sewing part once they're all made. But also, I don't think I've got, that's not going to be enough Lagoon Blue, is it, for 3 more squares? I think I have a little bit more upstairs, so we'll be fine if I do run out, but I don't think that's going to be enough. But then it's wound, so it might be, I don't know. But man, I am pooped after that square. Week 5 is going to take a hot minute, and I know some of you are probably thinking like I'm really dragging out the Sirdar crochet along, but like if I make 12 of these in one go, I'm actually going to die of boredom. So I need other things to work on as well. So yeah, we'll kind of work on this in the background of vlogs for now, because that is a lot of work. 2 hours of work. They look cool, don't get me wrong, and I did a very smart thing of carrying over the white and the blue so that I only have 6 ends to weave in instead of like however many there would have been, 2 per row. That would have been insane. So I did a good thing there, so I got less ends to weave in, and it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but it was a lot of work. That's going to take me 24 hours. That is literally a whole day of non-stop crochet with no sleep, no nothing. And admittedly, I did get distracted by the TV. I probably could have done it quicker if I hadn't have got quite distracted, but still, that's a lot. I don't know, if you've done these, how long did they take you? Because I know other people say 50 minutes to an hour, but I feel like it's just because I got so distracted that it took me 2 hours. I'm just a very easily distracted person, so maybe if I make another one with not so many distractions, I could make it quicker. I don't know. I'm feeling very overwhelmed with these. Hi guys, it's now Friday. I can't remember if I updated you yesterday. I don't think I did. Yesterday I wasn't feeling very well, so I didn't really get a lot done. The only thing that I did was I started another one of the tapestry squares, and I think I got 4 rows in, so like 2 rows of colour in, and that was about it. And then I took myself to bed because I just didn't feel very well. Feeling a bit better today, but I don't really have time to do anything. I finished work and I'm now having a shower. You can probably hear that in the background because I'm going out. I'm meeting one of my best friends from uni today, and I feel disgusting from work, so I need to have a shower before I go. I've got an hour to get ready, so an hour to shower and get ready and everything. So pushing it for time a little bit, but should be okay. I did film a TikTok making one of these squares, because why not? I don't really have anything else to post, so I thought I would just post a video making a granny square from the granny square yarn. And I'm going to sit and edit that while the shower's heating up, and then also while I am getting ready, so then I can post that while I'm out with the girls. I'm just like shattered this week, and it's teaching new people the job that I do. It takes it out of me, and we're about to get a bunch more new people at work on another department, my main department, so yay. I feel like kind of in like a crochet slump at the moment, and I'm also kind of not. I feel so much inspiration, but I just don't have the energy to do it. So yeah, this has been a bit of a chaotic vlog, and I promise they're not all like this where I don't actually crochet a lot, but I hope to get back into it properly very, very soon, probably next week. I have 2 days off work at the moment next week. That might change, but currently 2 days off next week, which is exciting. I do have some fun videos planned. I just need to get the time to film them. I also just want to say yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we hit 1,900 subscribers. So I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you who has subscribed. And if you haven't, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 2k by the end of July. I don't actually know when this video is going to get posted. I need a calendar. I don't have a calendar. This video should be posted in July, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so that we can hit 2k. We can achieve one of my crochet goals for the month, because I already know we're not going to achieve all of them. I guys hope you enjoy this vlog. I might take some crochet on the bus with me to go out with my friends, and if I do anything I will update you guys. Don't know if I'll film, but if I do anything I will update you tomorrow. Hi guys, happy Monday. It is currently 9:30 a.m. It's very weird talking to you guys in the AMs on a Monday because I'm normally at work now, but my shifts got changed around. I don't like starting later. I like getting up and going to work straight away, because it is currently chucking it down and I'm looking out there going, I don't want to go out in that. I don't want to go out in that. Not at all. But at the weekend, or the past few days since about Friday, I have not felt well at all. I just felt so ill, so not really a lot got done. I didn't work anymore on the cross stitch, but I did finish a second one of the gingham squares. But again, they take so long to make. Although I have sped up, I've got the technique down. Whether the stitch count is right on the sides of these, it's right on the top. Whether the stitch count is right on the sides, I don't know, but when I'm joining it up, I'll work it out. It's fine. I'm not really fussed. There's not stitches that you actually put the stitches into. You're working into the size of the stitches, so I'm just kind of winging it and it'll be fine. And also, I've come up with a new plan for my gingham squares. This is all the lagoon blue I have left. I think I have another skein of this because I'm pretty sure I had 2 in my stash. So I think I'll have enough to make 4 of these squares, because I'm pretty sure I do have some more upstairs. I want another colour gingham square. So the gingham squares that are in the pattern are the blue one, the green one and a pink one, but I love yellow. Sunflowers, heck yeah. I want a yellow gingham square. So instead of doing 4 of each colour, I'm going to do 3 of each colour. So I'm going to do 3 blue, 3 pink, 3 green and 3 yellow ones. So with the yellow ones, I'm going to do yellow and orange. So obviously the yellow would be the light colour and the orange will be the darker colour. I just think that'd be really fun. It'll add another colour in, and honestly, I haven't used orange since we started making the oranges, and also haven't really actually used it in a proper panel since week 1. Week 1, I think orange deserves to be used more. So yeah, we're going to do some gingham squares and that will help it use it up in my stash as well. And also, generally don't think I'm going to get 2 more gingham squares out of this blue, so you know, it will help me just kind of like even out the yarn usage as well. So that is the kind of plan that I've got, and it makes me a bit more excited that I've only got to make 1 more of this colour rather than 2. So I think that will help me get through it just a little bit quicker. I also might change it up a little bit more and do a few extra different fruits. So the current fruits that you do is oranges, lemons and strawberries, and I've made all of the lemons, I think. I can't 100% say I have, but I can't really remember. I think I have. And I've made a few of the oranges. Haven't made any of the strawberries yet, but I think I want to add like a watermelon and some cherries. So I think I want to do some like added extra fruits, but we will see. But I obviously need to make the gingham squares first. Yep, so we have 2 blues, gonna make 1 more, and then we're gonna move on to a different colour. I think I want to do the pinks next. I think that'd be really fun. The main reason I've come on here to talk to you this morning is that you guys really need to check Facebook Marketplace for yarn, because I found the yarn bargain of the century on there yesterday. I actually found it on Saturday night while I was just like doom scrolling on my phone. I saw it on there and I thought, if that's there tomorrow when I finish work, I will have it. And when I was on break yesterday morning, it was like 8:30 in the morning. I have such an early break on a Sunday. It was still there, and I was like, do I message the lady? And I was like, no, if it's still there when I finish work, which is only like 2 hours later, I do a really short shift on a Sunday. I thought, if it's still there when I finish work, when I get home from the food shop, I will message the lady. And I mentioned to Keelan when we were driving home, I was like, Keelan, there's this yarn that I kind of really want on Facebook. And he was like, get it. Because I was like, it's like £80 worth of yarn for £20. And he was like, you have to get it. You have to. And I haven't bought any yarn since April because I put myself on a yarn buying ban and I literally haven't bought any since April. I thought, why not treat myself? My YouTube is doing really well, my TikTok is doing really well. I've had some amazing opportunities in the past few months that I actually can't believe have happened. And so I thought, why not treat myself to some new yarn? It also gets it off somebody else's hands. So yeah, I got this massive bag of Red Heart yarns for £20. Now, she did say she's got pets, which is absolutely fine with me. My plan is anyway, once I make anything out of these yarns, is that I'm going to wash them anyway. So I'm not fussed about the whole pets thing, and I don't plan on selling anything that I make with these. And if I'm going to gift them, I'm going to wash them beforehand anyway. So before anyone says the yarn will be dirty, it's fine. Anything's getting washed after it's made. So fine by me. If I don't gift it, I'm going to keep it whatever I make anyway. So does it matter? No, not by me. We did get a few extra balls that I wasn't fussed about getting. They were just in the listing. I mainly got this for the Red Heart yarn, but the other ones that we got are yarns that I haven't actually ever used before. But we got one of this majestic Aran weight yarn. It's like a black with like grey in it. Never used this before. I've seen this on TikTok. I think I've seen it on TikTok. It's quite nice. It feels like a little bit scratchy, but yeah, it's just 100 grams Aran weight, so I'm sure I could probably make a beanie or something out of this, so that can definitely get used. The next one that we got is this Sheepy's Chunky Monkey anti-pilling yarn. So this won't fray, I think it is, and I think I've seen this on TikTok too. They might have been used a little bit, I don't really know, but it's another chunky yarn. The texture of it is really weird. Yeah, I don't know what I make out of this. Probably some beanies, I don't really know, but chunky yarn. This one is so soft, so soft, so I think definitely beanies are gonna come out of this one. But if you have any suggestions of what to make out of these, I've got one ball of this and I've got 2 balls of this. This is also 100 grams, 116 meters these ones, and don't know how many meters this one is. It's just 100 grams. But if you have any suggestions on what to make out of these, let me know and I will probably make them at some point. So those were the little added extras that we got. That's a lie. I got to the door of this lady's house and she was like, I found a couple of extra balls that I've chucked in too. Like, because you can obviously see through the bag, right? I saw these, which these are just plain old regular white Red Heart yarns that she chucked in for extra, which is great because I can use them to join the square that I have. So I am absolutely thrilled. So we got 2 regular white Red Heart yarn and then the star of the show. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. First up, we have got 2 full brand new skeins of the Red Heart all-in-one granny square yarn. This is the regular one and we got 2 skeins of the same colour. Are they the same dye lot? Yes, they are. So these are the same dye lot, and the fun thing is that I already have a skein of this upstairs or in the yarn room anyway. So now I have 3 of this colour. They might not be the same dye lot as the one upstairs, but in all honesty, I don't mind. But 2 brand new skeins of this. How incredible. And I love this colour. This, I'm so happy. So that is the first thing that we got, and then we got not 1, not 2, but 3 skeins of the Cherry Blossom Flower Power yarn. This apparently is a half a skein, but from the size of it, I think she's probably only made 1 square out of it. That would be my guess anyway, that she's made 1, because it's very solid still. It's not squishy at all, and by the looks of it, it looks exactly the same size. So I'm gonna assume that 1 square has been made out of this, but that's fine. We've got 2 full ones and basically another full one. So this is the Flower Power yarn. I absolutely love the Flower Power yarn too, and I have wanted this colorway ever since it came out, but every time I go to order it from anywhere, sold out. And then on Amazon, which I'm guessing is where she got these because it's like a 3-pack, on Amazon it's like £30, and I'm like, no, which works out like a tenner a skein, which to be fair is what they are on TikTok and everything, but I thought no, but we have it. It's so pretty, so cute, and I don't know what I'm gonna make out of them yet, but that is that. And then we also have, still in the packaging I might add, which is why I think she got them from Amazon, but we got 2.5 more skeins of the Red Heart Flower Power yarn, and this is another one that I've wanted to get my hands on ever since they came out, but I just haven't been able to, because again, every time I have gone to buy them, they've been sold out everywhere. So again, she says that this is a half a skein. I don't know if it is half a skein because it seems pretty chunky in all honesty. I think maybe she's used a little bit more from this one, but what I feel is that she was probably using it from the outside. Yeah, I think she might have been using it from the outside, but I don't really know. But this one definitely has, I think, a little bit more use from it. She definitely wasn't using a centre pull, because that is the centre pull. So she was using it from the outside, so who knows. But we have 2.5 more skeins of this one. This is the Forget Me Not colour, that's it. And just look at how stunning they are. I'm honestly so excited to use these. The Red Heart Granny Square yarns alone, these are a tenner each pretty much on TikTok Shop. I think they're £9.99 on TikTok Shop. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pretty much. £80 worth of yarn, plus the 2 extra Red Heart just plain yarns, and then the other chunky yarns. This could easily be nearly £100 worth of yarn for £20. So you can see why I had to get it. It had to be mine. It had to come into my hands. I'm very pleased with myself. I took a bag with me because I didn't know if she was going to bag this up for me or I was going to have to bag it up myself. But I forgot kind of how big the skeins are, and I just took a regular like plastic shopping bag, and it had to come in a bin bag because there was so much of it. So did I need any more yarn? No. But was this the bargain of the century? Yes. So did I have to have it? Yes. I really think I know what I'm going to do with the Flower Power ones anyway. I think I'm going to make a blanket out of them. These say that you get 12 granny squares out of each skein, but I have managed to get 13 out of the ones that I have used previously. So if you think about it, this could be roughly 39 granny squares just from 3 of the Flower Power yarns, and if we put these 3 together as well, that is another 39 roughly. This one definitely isn't gonna have 13 granny squares in it. This one's probably gonna have about 10. So we're gonna have to have like 50 squares. So I think a blanket would be a really good thing to make out of this, and then we can do like 1 blue, 1 pink, 1 blue, 1 pink. And the good thing about these is that they both finish on white, and the same white too. So that is really, really good, and I think that might be the plan of action, to make a Flower Power blanket. And I've seen Ellie Laura Crochet make a Flower Power blanket and it looks incredible, so that's kind of where the inspo came from. And then with these, I might make a cardigan out of them, especially since I've got a skein upstairs. So with these ones, it says you can get 14 granny squares out of them, and I think from when I've watched Passionate Kelsey, she always gets 15. So we have 45 granny squares in this colour. So I think a cardigan would be a good thing to make. I don't know how many squares I'm going to need, but obviously that is one where we can just work it out as we go along. I'm so happy that I got them. I can't believe it. And yeah, this is your sign to check out Facebook Marketplace, because you never know when a deal like that is going to come on. And again, this has sorted me for even longer. I'm not going to have to buy more yarn for even longer now. So tell me off all you want in the comments for breaking the yarn buying ban, but this, worth it 100%. I don't know what the time is. I haven't got my watch on. I think I probably got about an hour and a half till I need to leave for work, so I might do a bit of crocheting, or who knows, might actually just start getting ready for work just so I can leave at reasonable time. I just had to show you guys that and what I've done over the weekend, and also say sorry for how chaotic this vlog has been. It is what it is. This is Toni Vlogs. Also, I posted last week's video yesterday, and I posted it at 7 p.m. because I would have had it up by 6 p.m, but I went to go get this yarn, so I had to delay it a little bit because I hadn't finished editing it yet, which was so silly of me. But I had planned to edit it on the Saturday, but I just felt so rough. I was like, we're gonna have to edit and upload on the same day. My bad. I should really get on top of editing earlier, but I don't. The video has been up for 14 hours and it's already had 1.3 thousand views. What the heck? This is my best performing video yet. It is the Let's Begin Stash Busting My Yarn video, where I made, don't have anything that I made on me, but I made a granny square bag, which I'm obsessed with and I want to make another one. And also I did a pattern test for Love and Yarn Studios. It is the Travel Mug Cozy. It's that video, so if you haven't gone and watched it, make sure to go watch it after this video. And yeah, just thank you for the love on it, because that was such a fun video for me to film, and I'm so pleased that you guys are absolutely loving it. Thank you guys for the support on the channel. I genuinely can't believe it. Hi guys! So it's now Tuesday and I've uploaded all of the footage from this vlog onto my computer, and I've realised I actually have enough footage for a weekly vlog instead of a 2-weekly vlog like I was planning to turn this into. So I'm going to end this vlog here. As a recap, what we did, we finished 2 of the gingham squares for the Sirdar Crochet along. We also completed a good chunk of Ivysaur for the Pokemon cross stitch. We crocheted a granny square from the red heart yarn, and we also had the most incredible yarn haul from Facebook Marketplace I think I will ever have in my lifetime. If you did enjoy this slightly chaotic vlog, make sure to give it a like. Comment down below your best Facebook Marketplace yarn find. I would love to know if anyone has had any incredible deals like I just got. At the time of filming this, we are so incredibly close to 2,000 subscribers. I'm talking like we're 5 away. It is actually insane. So thank you so much for that. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!